All right, here's an artist I've been meaning to get to for quite some time. She's been on the list for what, forever. That's Violet Orlandi doing Zombie, one of my favorite all-time songs. This is your first time here. I am Harbinger, the Pentagenarian. I'm a 56-year-old veteran that enjoys reacting to music videos I have not seen before. So if you can find the time or the mercy, go ahead and click like if you like what I do. Go ahead and click subscribe, and we can go on a musical journey together. So I'm going to stop yammering, and we're going to watch Violet Orlandi do a Zombie. All right, let's check out Violet.
It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, 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 oh, 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 hey, oh.
Interesting. I guess we're going to get, like, what, the last 12 seconds of just Patreon names? Okay. I'll take it. I'm going to pause it here. And let's talk about that. Alrighty. I liked the rendition. It was very nice. Um, I am. I mean, I really enjoyed it. She did a great job, and it is very hard for me to not compare it to the original. But I'm going to try not to. She did a very good version of the song, probably the best I've heard so far. And I like her voice. It has a depth to it that is good. It's a very compassionate voice. It is a voice that is able to convey emotion. The band was perfect as far as that goes, minimalistic, subdued, highlighting her voice, which is what this rendition, it's what helped it, in my opinion. Um, it is so hard not to compare it to the original. And I don't want to because there's nothing that can touch the original. It's not. I like the song. I liked her rendition of it. Would I listen to it again? Yes. Okay. Would I put it on my playlist? Probably not. And the only reason is that Zombie is a song from a place and a time that freezes the moment. And this is not a comparison. This is just stating what that song is. And it was sung by and performed by people that were there and they had something invested and you felt every fucking emotion coming through it. So as far as that goes, nothing will ever touch that song. Violet Orlandi's version is very good. I enjoyed it a lot. Would I turn it off? No. It is an amazing rendition. It is the closest I think you're going to get to the original. But again, I'm trying so hard not to compare it. Without compare, well, yeah. This is a reaction, so here's my reaction. It was great. It was a good rendition. She did a wonderful job, but it didn't touch me the way the original did. And that's simply because, and yes, I am comparing it. I know I said I didn't want to, but I'm going to because it's a reaction and I can't hold back. What the song was lacking as compared to the original. And again, this is not saying it's bad in any way. It is not criticizing the song. It's something that was unavoidable, if that makes any sense. While we can feel compassion for what happened that sparked this song, which was the twin explosions that killed children in Northern Ireland, and this was the Cranberries' response to that, and Dolores O'Riordan wrote the song in response to that from her gut. So when she sang it, that's how she sang it. And that will never be recaptured, and that's not the fault of any artist. Again, Violet did a fantastic job. This was amazing. It was wonderful. But it's not a critique. It's something that nobody can help. When she wrote this, she felt the anguish and the pain in the moment. When she sang it, she felt the anguish and the pain in the moment. The very melodic rendition that Violet did of the wails was very good vocally. But what Dolores O'Riordan did was she used what's known as an Irish keening, which is a sound made at funerals. And it literally sends chills down my spine whenever I hear it, because it is not so much as a vocal technique as an emotional outburst of sound. And the other thing that I think of, and this is, again, no fault of the performance here. This is a great performance. But when Dolores presented the song, she told the drummer, I want you to hit the drums as hard as you can. And when the song is done again, by anybody, I don't care who it is, that passion and that moment of anger and despair and pain, you can feel it in the original. And again, this is a very good rendition, and I'm not taking anything away from her. And I didn't want to do this, but I'm reacting, so I have to. I have to tell you what I'm thinking. And that was the only thing that took away from it. If there had not been an original done by the I keep on saying the zombies, but if there had not been an original of this song done by the Cranberries, if this was the first performance that was ever done of the song, this would be the best performance I've ever seen. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I'm not upsetting any Violet Orlandi fans out there when I say this, because it's very good. It is a phenomenal rendition, but nothing will ever capture the moment of that song. Nothing will ever hit the way that song did. This is lovely, and I will listen to it again. But it just, you can't do it. And that's the only thing that detracts from my reaction to it, is the fact that I've heard the original. And the first time I heard it and heard the keening, it brought tears to my eyes. And you could listen to it and you could hear the drummer beating the hell out of those, as if, even though it's a very mellow song, there's anger coming through every note and there's pain coming through every note. So this is way longer than I thought I was going to take talking about this, because I didn't want to do this, but I had to because I'm being honest. But yeah, great job. Fantastic rendition. Loved it. I thought she did a wonderful vocal cover of this. And like I said, it's the best one I've heard so far. So that being said, hope nobody's angry. But that's the honest truth, and that's what I want to do here for everything, no matter what the opinion is, even if it's unpopular. So if that gets me a like and a subscribe, cool. Because I'll be doing more Violet Orlandi, because I could tell just by her vocals and what I heard is that I love Angelina Jordan. I'm going to put Violet Orlandi on that list. And I like good vocals, and they are amazing vocalists. So I'm done. You guys take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. Don't be a dick. And until next time, bye-bye.